called negotiations, right? Politics.
And we're out of time. So you.
Media, but in entertainment. So there's like a three-pronged attack going on that I would say has really been able to make sure their message gets cemented into the minds of Americans in a way that conservative messages are really not. I mean, as a young person and as a black man, I'm telling you right now, 90%, 80 to 90% of my community will look at me and say, you're a fucking idiot for being a conservative, not because they understand conservative policies, but because they're fed this from a media apparatus that has given them this for 60 years. So that's where I approach the issue. And I'm a Georgetown grad, so I went to one of these elite schools, and I'm telling you, I was that black Republican on campus. Fuck you, you hate black people, you're not invited, we're not. I mean, you get ostracized as a young person being a conservative in a lot of these spaces. And that's because of the media apparatus and the entertainment and the college professors, all of these things. I think the ability to replicate this message on the left is non-existent on the right. But I mean, I don't even think they're comparable.
Let me say this, though. The truth of the matter is a large swath of America, I'll say even a majority of Americans, are tuned out of these spaces. So what we really have are Americans who are politically active, who are politically engaged, who go to their echo chambers. You got the echo chamber on the left and the echo chamber on the right. And let me tell you why sometimes it seems, but I'm telling y'all, it's a myth that Black Americans, by and large, are somehow represented well or adherents of the left. It's because spaces on the right, Malcolm X said that the white liberal had mastered the art of pretending to be the Negro's friend. So we don't get the blatant anti-Blackness on the left. Oh, it's there. Look at our communities and look at who we've been voting for the past 60 years. That's the anti-Blackness. But on the right, we get the baby mama, baby daddy stereotypes. We get the y'all have failed to pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. We get the fuck your reparations. We get all that nastiness coming from the right. So when you have Black people who are politically engaged, they're going to go to the side that just seems to be the less hostile, even though that side is actually even more hostile because they're supposed to be representing you with policies, but instead they just give you a symbolic representation, a few symbolic victories. They may give a Black person a job like Ketanji Jackson Brown. That's supposed to somehow lift off 50, 55 million of us, do something for us, and it doesn't. So that's why sometimes we have this misconception that Black Americans, by and large, are lefties, which I'm telling y'all, if anyone actually is in Black
Marcel, we're conservatives at home, but Democrats at the ballot box. It's been this way for a long time.
Largely conservative. The problem is, and I've been to MAGA rallies, I've been to American Patriot rallies, and one thing I appreciate about those spaces are two things. One, they are willing to have intellectual discourse. When I mention reparations, they don't throw tomatoes and all walk out. They sit there and we have those conversations. Two, they acknowledge that the white conservatives and the non-Black conservatives, but even Black conservatives, and they have allowed bigots to feel too comfortable saying that they represent the white right or that they represent conservatism. There has been a unfortunate conflation of being conservative and being on the right with bigotry. And that is something that the right is going to have to address. Why bigots sometimes feel more comfortable being blatant bigots on the right. Now, me, I like my bigotry blatant. I like to see who you are. Show me who you are, and I can deal with you accordingly. But that's where that misconception comes from. And that's why sometimes you go on these college campuses and you get these little boulets, think they're elitist blacks. They are usually the ones who are really aligned with the far left. Most of the nastiness I have faced has not come from white conservatives. It has not come from the American patriot types. The nastiness I have faced, 98% of it has come from black people who think that being a Democrat is more important than being black. And even black Americans. That's where most of the nasties I face. That's where most of the slander I face has come from. That's where a lot of the personal attacks I have faced has come from. Yes, I've gotten some hate messages from these wannabe white supremacist types, but a lot of the hatred I come from have come from those same types, Devon, who probably gave you hell on Georgetown campus or called you a coon. So the reason the right sometimes doesn't have the same reach among the black political spectra is because they welcome too much blatant bigotry, whereas the left is just as bigoted by neglecting us and feeding BS to us and putting on these black faces and making it seem like all we care about is aborting black babies. When I can tell you, here in the South, you talk to the average black family, abortion is not something we even think about. Usually, here, a person has a baby, the family member is going to take that baby in if the person who gave birth to that child is not able to do so. That's why you'll see an aunt sometimes raising their nieces and nephews, or you'll see sometimes a grandmother with their grandchildren until the parents get on their feet. Like this whole confiscation of guns. I'm here in the South. Black Americans are just as much gun aficionados as white Southerners. Trust you, we are. But the right is missing out on opportunities to do that. And that is the fault of the right for not engaging a lot of black voters out here. Because the truth be told, just like with white voters, over 55% of black voters aren't even active. And they're just not being,
So then why should they waste their time going after the black vote when it's only 15% of the population, and on top of that, about 50% aren't politically engaged? The reality is this, guys. Most Americans are fucking stupid. They don't understand how the world works. They don't have a passport. They've never left their state. They can't even name 3 countries a lot of the times. And they're idiots. And the thing is that the left is cooler nowadays. It's cooler to be liberal. It's cooler to be super edgy and woke. That's what's cool. That's the problem with the conservative side for the long time, is that it hasn't been cool. Thankfully, there's some more creators coming out there that are conservative. There's some more creators coming. Hold on, let me finish my point, bro. Let me finish my point.
But with 33, we're like,
let me finish my point.
Million with 30
You're lagging right now.
People who actually vote. First of all, Asian Americans are a smaller contingent of the population. People still engage them. A huge percentage of the Hispanic population can't even vote. And you got people tripping over themselves to do things for illegal immigrants. And that includes the Republican Party. You even got people reach out to Native Americans who are like 2% of the population. So let's stop acting like 15% is such a small percentage where it's a damn lot. And 15% is actually an undercount because the census admits they undercount us by 3 or 4%. And in the South, Black Americans are usually in states like Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, South Carolina, 30% or more of the population. So it's not a waste of time. Just like it's not a waste of time.
It is.
What?
They're not a majority, bro. And the reality is, if the way you're going to get the black voters is by giving them handouts, you guys cry about reparations. You guys want handouts all the time. That's just the reality. Let's call a spade a fucking spade. The black community wants handouts all the time. That's what you guys want.
Handout? So, is it a handout when intern Japanese?
Yes.
Hey y'all, gravity, any day above ground, live it. I understand what y'all be saying now. I really understand it. This dude can go straight to hell. Real talk. The black community always asks for handouts. Are you insane? He's gonna say something more egregious in a few minutes, but I'm gonna let it continue.
Americans or their children got reparations? Was it a handout when these Native American tribal governments get settlements that sometimes go to them with direct cash payments? Is it a handout when Holocaust survivors and their descendants get direct cash payment? Is it a handout when the downwinders get paid their reparations?
So let me ask you a question then, since you're a pro-reparation guy. Let me ask you a question. Number one, how much money? Hold on. Yo, nobody can hear you, bro. Your internet sucks. Your internet sucks. Nobody can hear you. Your shit is lagging bad. Okay, fix your fucking dial-up internet that you got. Your AOL. You know, your fucking. I just got online. Let me finish my point here. Okay. Because you reparation guys always want handouts, and it's fucking ridiculous to me. Because here's my question: if you're gonna go ahead and say I want reparations, like all these other fucking crybabies, let me ask you this: number one, who's gonna pay for it? Number two, how do we identify who deserves it and who's gonna get it? Number three, how are we gonna be able to trace back lineage to identify you as a foundationally Black American? How far back are we gonna go? Like, none of this stuff actually makes sense. And this is the problem when you want handouts. Who's gonna pay for it? How are you gonna actually implement it?
I have answered those questions. So first of all, the payments will come from where it's always come from, the federal government, like it's
the middle class. The middle class, because you're paying for it. The middle class is going to pay for it.
Answering your question. I'm answering your question. Number two, how do they identify who the foundational Black American? Before I even answer that, let's talk about handouts. You got a handout when your family was able to come here from war-torn, poverty-stricken Sudan. So let's not talk about handouts when I'm speaking with a living, walking, talking handout right now. Number three, the government can.
Oh my God, bro. We gonna keep this? Nigga.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
God, a living, walking handout. Damn. Y'all were right yesterday. Y'all the best roasters on the planet. Lord have mercy.
Can identify who's a foundational Black American. Excuse me, you are talking to a man right now whose great-grandmother was raised by someone who was formerly enslaved. My great-grandmother died in 2015 at 101. That's how recent slavery was. Jim Crow and redlining, those things didn't enter to the 1970s. So you're easily able to identify who is a Black American and who's a Black immigrant. The federal government knows who comes here.
And the Black immigrants come here and do a lot better than the FBAs. You guys were born and raised here, speaking the English language. You always make fucking excuses for why you're not successful. FBA's always got excuses. How come Nigerians come over here and kill it? And you guys are always crying about fucking reparations, man. It's ridiculous.
All you have is emotionalism. You cannot
emotionalism.
You cannot refute anything I just said, because if you're going to make that argument,
well, number one, you're lagging. Nobody can hear you. You keep fucking lagging because you're on AOL dial-up. You got mail type internet. That's why nobody could fucking hear you. You're out there in the boonies. Your internet sucks.
Look at it. Turn your microphone off. You'll be able to hear me better. Okay, thank you. The truth of the matter is, you have not been able to intellectually refute anything I've said, because the same arguments you're trying to make against reparations for us, you are not making against all those other groups I just named. Because I'm waiting for you to address the coal mine, the downwinders, the Native Americans, the intern Japanese, the Guamanians, the Holocaust survivors and their descendants, even though the Holocaust didn't even take place here on U.S. soil. If you're going to make those arguments against reparations for freemen, then you got to make those arguments those people. And in the case of those people, it's not the ones who were necessarily done wrong, the people who were actually alive at that time. It's sometimes going to their children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. So if you're going to call it handout, then you got to talk about the GI Bill. My great-grandfather is a World War...
serving your country and being Black is not the same thing, bro. What the fuck? Are you serious?
My great-grandfather is a World War II veteran. He deserves
the reparations, not you, bro. And he deserves it, not you. That's the fucking difference. Like, why are you trying to get handouts on your granddaddy? That's ridiculous.
Please stop crying.
That's ridiculous.
Put on your big boy pants and wipe the tears from your eyes, okay? My great grandfather is a.
You're the one crying for reparations.
He is still alive. He's 100 years old. He never got.
So give him the money.
He never
give
got,
him the money, not you.
He never got a penny from the GI Bill. That means wealth is not built in a day in America. Anyone who's honest can tell you this. Wealth is built over generations. He was denied the opportunity to pass wealth down to my grandmother. Okay, while the 15 million white veterans got the GI Bill, I'm glad they got it. I'm not mad they got it. I'm just saying it was wrong for the federal government to not do it for everyone. So people who are saying that the federal government does not have to repair the wrong it did, you are sending a message to the federal government that a lot of people on the right are now saying is tyrannical. You're sending them a message that it's okay for them to do wrong and to do right by others, but not to do right by someone else. And that's a scary message to send this government. Truth be told, the New Deal, when Roosevelt did the New Deal, that was trillions of dollars invested in jobs and projects. It excluded many Black Americans. My great grandmother told me she was excluded from the benefits of many New Deals. Okay, the Social Security Act, the Labor Union Act. My great grandparents, who all died in the 2000s, were all alive when those things happened, and they were all excluded from it. They were excluded from opportunities to build wealth. Again, I'm not mad that America helped and did for other groups, but it's wrong that they didn't do for my group. And for anyone to say that they don't have to repair it, you are saying to the government that they can have a double standard, that it's okay to have justice for some and not justice for all. Now, maybe that works in your native Sudan, but that's not how things should work here in America. And again, you are here on a handout. You're in a country.
Okay, I'm here on a handout. Yep.
So
explain this to me then. Okay, I'm here on a handout, right? I'm here on a handout, but for some odd reason, my parents came here, didn't speak the language, were able to make them something of themselves, buy a fucking house, earn $100K per year, and they never asked for a cent. But you're over here, born and raised here, American passport, English is your birth language, you got free education, yet you're crying and complaining about the very system that puts you in a position where you're at right now. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys aren't appreciative for shit. You just want to cry for reparations and handouts. That's the problem.
Visa, and they got it. And let me tell you,
your granddaddy deserved the money, not you, motherfucker. That's the difference.
Education.
I got a show to do. So I'm gonna leave. You're fucking nobody. Nobody cares what you got to say. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fucking FBAs are ass clowns.
Paid for my education, and they paid for yours. So you are the one getting the free handout. You came here on the infrastructure that was built in large part, not say only, by my people. So Myron, you are a living, breathing, walking, talking handout. Your family only was able to exist here because of handouts. And that's why I get so offended with people like you and even Vivek come here and say that certain Americans should not be able to vote unless they pass a test because his parents had to pass immigration test. Excuse me, Vivek, your parents chose to come here. And he's going to say that people should not be able to vote because they got to do what his parents did. Then I can say to him that he should not be allowed to come to America unless he has done what my parents and grandparents had to do, fight in wars, could build this country's infrastructure. So don't you dare come here and talk about what we should be grateful for when you should be grateful for us. Because if it wasn't for the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Myron and your family would not have been allowed to come here. So be grateful, be thankful, and shut up.
I prayed for this and it happened.
Oh boy. The boy crashing out. I'm sorry. The boy is crashing out. He had to run into a space. Now, mind you, this space was 12 and a half hours long. I don't know how the hell you stay in it, but leave it to Myron to come in there and derail the conversation. Leave it to him. Now, for those who don't know, during this conversation, there were a lot of people in there, and a lot of good information was being passed around. And Marcel and Javon Price, they were going in there and they were having a great conversation. And of course, Myron comes in. You see how when Myron was talking, the white woman said had to try to pull his coattail. Yeah. They didn't stop. They let Marcel get off, even though that wasn't pause, even though that wasn't the conversation. They actually let him talk about reparations. Because if you go back, I put the link in there if y'all want to go listen to it. It was around Marcel started talking like around, just go to the 9 hour mark. I think that's 9 hour and 20 minute mark. I think that's when he came in. They were having a great conversation. Like at least there's some white folk that actually let you talk. Ain't nobody was in there trolling. But there you go. There goes Amrou. Amrou out there. Amrou outside talking shit. Like, okay, Myron. Sir, like my parents, your stupid ass. Your stupid ass would not be here. Oh, but you want to, family, see, I know karma's real. I really do. I know karma's real. Because he went on his show last night, you know, the same show where he said that, you know, your internet is lagging and I got to go do my show. Wouldn't you love to know who he had on his show last night? Wouldn't you like to know? Fortunately, I'm here for you. Brother Blacklight, you would be very interested in this one. Well, we're going to have to do a little customary protections.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose, such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
Y'all see who's on this screen? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Baby, yes, you do. That's right. The nigga in the green, that's Saint from the Saint and Sinner podcast, or whatever the fuck they call it. Nigga got flued out to Miami to talk to females. This is what we're doing. This is what Myron had to go run off because he was getting cooked to go do. How cold is it in Miami that y'all got to wear hoodies in July? But all right. We're not even going to play this. But he had Jackson Hinkle as well. Now he over there with Tim Pool. Here you go. You're going to love this.
I felt very safe everywhere I went.
See, no niggers, bro. Safety. Bro, I'm telling you,
I walked
man.
around by myself everywhere.
No blacks. It's fucking W. There's no Colombians out there in China. You seen any Hispanics? No Spics. Let's go. No blacks. No Spics.
Who want to tell old Myron what they do to Africans? Who want to tell him? Who want to tell him? I'm finna play it again. Maybe y'all didn't hear him. Maybe y'all didn't hear him because this asshole is delusional because he ran in there saying, "Oh, you black Americans don't have passports. You never left your state." Okay, motherfucker, you think that we're impressed that you can leave your state? You can go out of the country. We're not impressed. But you keep playing. You around these white boys and you get way too comfortable. Okay, then all right, I'm gonna let this play.
I felt very safe everywhere I went.
See, no niggers, bro. Safety. Bro,
Mhm.
I'm telling
I
you,
walked
man.
around by myself everywhere.
No blacks. It's fucking W. There's no Colombians out there in China. You seen any Hispanics? No Spics? Let's go. No blacks, no Spics. Let's fucking go, bro. Yo, you ain't got no Spics, you ain't got no blacks, no fucking crime. I'm telling you, bro, these homogenous nations, they got it right.
Myron, we out.
They ain't got no crime in China. They ain't got no crime in China. This is what he said. They ain't got no crime in China. Okay. So the homogenous nations don't have crime. Okay. Okay, sir. I guess we should just talk about Latin America, correct? Should we talk about Latin America, sir? Mexico's homogenous. They have the #1 murder capital town / city in the world. Should we go to the Philippines? Should we go to Thailand? Should we go to Japan? Because I know Japan, you got all the docile women, so you think ain't no crime. Yeah, they knocking motherfuckers off there too. Motherfuckers is out there stealing. Again, you want to go to China? You want to go to Hong Kong? We can. You should pull up them crime stats one time. If there was no crime, they wouldn't have prisons. Oh, by the way, they are committing a crime right there. They're interring Uyghur Muslims, but you know, let me not go there.
He got it right, bro.
Culture,
Hey,
okay?
man, fuck that culture shit, man. I want to be safe, nigga. I want to be able to watch it, wear my watches, not have to worry about fucking Jamal trying to rob me or Juanito or whatever the fuck, man.
Oh, so you think Wang Fei Hung is not gonna rob you if you walk around in China? Sir, you're gonna get disrespected like I Show Speed begin disrespected when he goes to Europe. Huh? Oh, I get it. You think you're gonna go across borders with a bunch of white boys and think that you're gonna get treated the same like the white boys? Okay. All right. Because we didn't see what happened during the coffee venereal disease. We didn't see that, right? We didn't see them kicking Africans out. We didn't see that. We didn't see them trying to lock people, black people, in their homes, saying that they were the ones that caused the disease. We didn't see that, right? We didn't see that. We didn't see this, right? This never happened. We've never seen their videos of their TV shows dressed in blackface. We never seen this. By the way, they're also dissed Indian people and Middle Eastern people, but we didn't see that, right? You think you're going to go to them type of countries and they're not going to fuck with you. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. It's right here. It's right here. They've been doing this. Yeah, this. Yeah, this doesn't happen. Oh, you're going to say you're not black. Okay. Okay. So we'll just keep it on the Uyghurs. We'll just do that for you. All right. Yeah. Can't talk to us, sir. You got a beautiful handout from this white boy. But what's this? What's this?
Because credit card fraud is very common, guys. It's the fastest growing crime in America right now is fraud.
Swiping, no swiping, literally. But yeah, that's number collections and
right now I'm replacing my Amex cards, bro. The fucking bro, the niggas steal my shit all the time, man. It's annoying,
bro. I don't know about you, but I be getting some weird charges on my shit, bro.
Yeah,
randomly.
Yeah,
and
gift
I'm like,
cards.
nigga,
gift cards. I don't know who it is, bro. If I ever find out who you are, I'm gonna find you, motherfucker. And when I do, it's not gonna be a good day for you. You keep buying these goddamn gift cards on my Amex cards. I see it. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You simp. You're probably buying them for some chick. This is bullshit, man. Shit pissing me off, bro. Emma's probably looking at my show like, look at this nigga. He's simp. Like, it's not me.
Uh-huh. All right. I'm supposed to be scared of this asshole who went into a space trying to yell about reparations, and this motherfucker and his partner ran to go get a gun because a YouTuber said I'd fly down to Miami tomorrow to come see you. I'm supposed to be scared of this. I'm supposed to take his word serious. This is what we doing on a beautiful Tuesday. Okay. All right, dude. All right. What the
So
fuck?
you guys want to see a young Myron? I don't even know how the hell y'all found this. This is an old picture of me when I was a rower in college, guys. Holy shit. Wow. That's me at approximately, how old was I in this? I was probably around 21 in this picture. 21, yeah. 2021. Yeah, that's crazy. That was me at a what was that? I was at a Crash Bees event. And I had that picture. I was there supporting one of my buddies.
I'm sure you were supporting him so he could give you access to his bed. But anyway, all right.
Myron and Zerk are at Sneeko's apartment 8 hours a day for free for, what is it, 7 months and 1 month straight, and he ditches us to do nothing?
Lazy Co.
We're here, Sneeko. Where are you?
L in the chat for
Where are you?
Sneeko, bro. You come help us make money. What the fuck are you doing?
Then he puts this up 10 hours ago. 10 hours. So what is that? 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock. FBA frequently bitching all day. Here we go. You peas were born in the greatest country in the world, speak English, get free education and endless government welfare programs, but want to cry about white supremacy. Okay. God. For somebody trying to delve into politics, you haven't even done the rudimentary work. You really, they still think this. This is sad. This is why I always say, for some reason, immigrants are always 20 years behind. Sir, never mind. You just can't help some folk, but all right. And if you think education is free because it's called public school, you're a bigger fool than I thought you were. You know, Mr. I got $11 million in property. Hey, dumbass, you pay taxes. That's what pays for these schools, you idiot. But, you know, let you tell it. You so damn smart. All right. Let me be candid and tell you what everyone else outside the FBA community thinks, but will never say because everyone, he's talking for everyone. Okay. But we'll never say because American blacks love to call everyone racist. You're lazy, ungrateful crybabies that bitch about everything when you have more opportunity than 90% of human beings on earth. Okay. All right. This is what he's doing. This is what they're doing. Okay. Try coming from a war-torn country. What the fuck do you think this is? Oh, he don't know. Oh, I get it, because there's no bombs falling. This ain't a war-torn country. Oh, okay. All right, Myron. I get it. I get it. You get to do a podcast from Rumble and you think you fucking made it. I get it. I get it. I get it. You get up and you ain't got to go nowhere to a job. You think you achieved the American dream. I get it. I get it. You go troll OnlyFans to find the lowest of the low females and think that's one that I done made it because I have bitches in my apartment that I had to move. This is the second apartment because they fucked up the first one because I don't know how to run an effective show. I get it. I get it. I get it. I had to throw a glass down to show how much I love my partner because he almost fucked up the business. I get it. I get it. I don't understand. It's 8 o'clock at night yesterday, and you're thinking about black people. There was a whole RNC going. Your dumbass show was there, so you had two white boys in there. One of them done got knocked out, but black people were on your mind. But we're lazy. Okay. Continue. Try coming from a war-torn country, not speaking English with no money to your name and making something out of the opportunities FBAs didn't take advantage of because the man allegedly held you back. Oh, okay. Shut up, stop crying, put the work in, and stop blaming others for your faults or lobbying the government to give you a handout your great-great-granddad is entitled to, not you. The victim mindset of the black community is literally a fast-growing cancer, and I'm the only one with the balls to call you lazy fucks out. Yeah, you tried that last time, and what happened? You went viral for the wrong reason. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Amrou, since you said you had the balls to call you lazy fucks out, you were in a predominantly white space and bitched about black people, and conspicuously, nobody in that room backed you up. Okay, Myron, since you want to delve into that part of life, let's delve into that part of life, sir. Immigrant to someone whose families, I come from a family of immigrants. That bullshit, immigrants do better than the native people, that shit is played out. Haven't you noticed that white people don't even bring that shit up anymore? Yeah, it's only the racists that do that. And even then, they've actually stopped starting this. They actually started to stop saying that. As much as they don't like black people, only the racists say that they're lazy. It's only them. Myron, Amrou, it's quite funny. Maybe you haven't noticed this because you just started your political journey, and you're an immigrant, so it'll take you 20 years to figure this out. They don't like you. Let me be the one to tell you, because you don't listen to FBA or ADOS or Friedman. Let a child of immigrants tell you. They don't like you. You're a minstrel show. They know you're stupid. They entertain you. To them, you're a monkey. I don't care how this sounds. You're a shaved monkey. They like it when you crash out. They like it when you throw your glasses on the floor. They like it when you start yelling. They like it when you're damn near to tears over men. They love that shit. See, when they come over to this sector and they try that trolling shit, it don't work over here. I have example after example. Hell, I had 2 examples. No, I had 4 examples yesterday of them trying that trolling shit. It don't work here. It's not because I can troll back. It's because I'm intellectual with it. It's not hard, sir. You keep saying that black people are lazy. Yeah. You keep thinking that. Mr. Handout. That's your new name, Amrou Handout. You must not understand that the World Bank controls your real estate properties that you owe. I guess you don't understand that. All these banks like Chase and Citibank and TD and Wells Fargo, and even your smaller neighborhood banks all answer to the World Bank. Maybe you didn't know this. They answer to the United Nations. They answer to these world governments. Yeah. They answer to BlackRock and Vanguard. Maybe you didn't know this. They could devalue your properties right now before the markets even open up. If they so choose, if they can squeeze a couple pennies out of your shit, they will devalue your shit When you wake up, your old financial advisor be like, damn, I think you need to sell right now. But it's worth 11 million. He's gonna tell you that, but right now it's worth about 4. Some shit happened on the market. At that point, I don't think you'd be worrying about gift cards. I think you'd be worrying about keeping a roof over your head. We're not impressed that you live in Miami, you drive around. That doesn't impress us. Them white boys are literally using you. You're so dumb, you didn't even realize that they're going to put you and your boy on a crash out mission to a country that don't even like black people like that. Oh, you're going to go over there and tell them you're not black because that's really going to stop them from fucking with you. But ain't no white supremacy, right? Uh-huh. Huh. It's quite interesting how these dynamics always work. Always. But it's okay, sir. You're going to learn a valuable lesson very soon. Wait till after this election, sir, when everything goes back to the way it was. And I'm not talking for the positive. Everything's overinflated right now. There's actually a real estate bubble that's about to burst. But, you know, your financial advisor right now is lying to you. But, you know, let the lazy nigga tell you that. 'Cause he won't do it. I say about January. They usually like to do it when it's cold. Either when it's cold, like really about to get cold, or right when it's about to warm up. That's when they like to fuck with real estate. Because usually when it's really cold, people really need a place to stay. So they'll pay any fucking thing. And then they'll just devalue it. Or they'll wait till it's warm because everybody want to go outside and go buy a house come spring, summertime. So they'll fuck with you. I'm going to say January. Especially if Trump wins. But you keep telling everybody that you're this smart ass and you know everything. Look, and then you got the frog fag. I'm not gonna say that word. Not gonna say that word. I don't want to be like Candace Owens. You got these frog face assholes coming in saying, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. By the way, he was born in Connecticut. He can't talk. He was born in Connecticut. Nice Connecticut. No, I tell a lie. He wasn't born in Connecticut. I'm just fucking with him. He claims he was born in New York. This is the same man who admitted that his pops beat the fuck out of him and his sister. Okay. Okay. You stole something, you tell everybody your father beat the fuck out of you. Okay. All right. Okay, Myron. Sucks to be you. Look, MGTOW. Y'all trying to really revive MGTOW now? Okay. Okay. Oh, so they don't even look. This account who paid for it ain't got no engagement. He or she wants you to go talk with a rapper about politics. That's how much they love you. They don't say go back to Tim Pool, go talk to Alex Jones, see if you can get an interview with Trump. None of this. Go talk to a rapper. A rapper. A rapper. So 1.3 million people heard you yell like an immigrant. Oh, Myron, by the way, before I start to get up out of here, why didn't you go in that room and tell everybody and brag how you're on the FBI's watch list? Maybe why didn't you tell them that? Oh, for those who don't know that, yeah, Myron Gaines is on the FBI watch list, which is high irony for somebody that worked in the government. It's hilarious. Yeah, all you red pill idiots. Yeah. Government been watching y'all. Yeah. Okay. But you want the FBI to I mean, you got people doing videos calling you a snitch. I think you need to clean that up. By the way, it was a white boy that did that. Wasn't us. The white boy exposed the whole lawsuit you got. Oh, wait a minute. Stop hating. Great. Victor, come here, Vincent. Tell me how I'm hating. Come on. I'm sure they just finished up their show, and you got all the non-information you can leave in life. Come up here and tell me how I'm hating. Okay, fine. Victor, come up here and tell me how I'm hating. Please come tell me. Yes, Victor, come on. Come on, Victor. Because if you follow them, that means the requirement to be in the club is you got to change your name. So come on. Come on, Victor. Come tell me how I'm hating. We can do this before 7 o'clock in the morning. Come on. Then I'll go drink my green tea. Come on. Come on. Tell me how your ex-government agent turned prostitute. I'm hating on that. Please, come on. See, unlike your man, I don't run from smoke. So come on. Come talk for your man. Come on. You can click that link. I'm finna put it in there again. You click this link and you can come up here and tell me how I'm hating on him. Because your boy's scared to come over here. I ain't scared to go over there. He comfortable to say this shit in front of white people. He ain't gonna say this in front of black folks. He already won't. We already seen it. He cowers. Then when it get calm, he start telling everybody all his deepest, darkest secrets. Come on, Victor, don't run. Be like your man. I'm making you the center of attention. Come on. Maybe I need to break a glass. Would you like me to be overly emotional? I can do that. Come on. Tell me. Come tell me. I know I interrupted your binge of fresh and fit content. I'm sure. You're probably going to go outside now when you want to start your day and just start yelling at the sky that all women are bitches. Go ahead. And I'm too good. I know you playing that 50 Cent instrumental saying, I ain't no SIMP. I know. Your boss is probably a female. Here's the thing. I wouldn't even yell at him. I would actually sit down there and have a conversation. I don't need to yell at females. I really don't. I don't even see the appeal of you yelling at a female. But, you know, let them tell it. That's what gets the views. No, that gets you on the FBI list. Oh, funny thing. Since Victor doesn't want to come up because he's scared like his the people that he follows, we're gonna play the white boy exposing him. And it must be true because he didn't try to take down the video. That's interesting. Let me guess, he's gonna tell you he ain't gonna pay attention to stuff like that because they're hating, right? Okay.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Let's see what the white boy said.
Now, we're getting back to the frauds. Did you forget about the frauds? I hope not. We ain't never going to forget the frauds. Particularly when they want you to shut up and forget the frauds. Then you keep talking about them and you keep posting memes. So this is the fraud chicks, especially white chicks. These are fraud chicks. Now, the dude on the right is the fake CEO we went over earlier with the memes, right? The FBI thing there is a joke. That's just from the movie. It doesn't matter. The thing on the left does matter. This dude, Amrou Fudl from Fake and Fresh down in Miami, this podcast, right? That is huge scandalous here on YouTube. There's like 1,000 videos that went after him. I was barely involved with this. I was just watching it. Like, this is awesome. But these dudes got roasted. And what these people found is that Amrou Fudl, this dude in the manosphere, was a Homeland Security special agent from 2013 to 2020. This is an affidavit from he under penalty of perjury, under sworn oath, as a special he affirmed that he's a special agent for Homeland Security investigations. So he confirmed that on video on top of that. This is a copy of the lawsuit. You can find it yourself. It's like in the Southern District of Florida down in Miami or whatever. So you're supposed to believe, well, first of all, it's official that with this document, right? This is a 109-page thesis from an employee at Homeland Security, published in December 2020. You're supposed to believe this fraudulent piece of shit was, in his own words, a Homeland Security special agent from 2013 to 2020, and then he says he quit or got fired or something. Really? Right when all this shit's going down, they're investigating us, mapping it out? That's like the people who go on CNN. They're like a ex-CIA analyst, right? Oh, for 20 years they worked for the CIA and now they retired a month ago. Now they work at CNN or MSNBC. Really? You retired? You're not getting money anymore? Get the fuck out of here. These people are liars. They're frauds. Whether it's on CNN with that kind of government shit or this piece of shit, this lying fraud. I don't believe that for a second. This guy was a professional, literal federal snitch for over 7 years. And then he joins the manosphere and blows up. They were calling him the Harvey Weinstein in Miami. He was trying to use his podcast to bang chicks forcefully. And he was trying to basically saying, if you want to come on my podcast, you got to suck my dick. Can you imagine if I told these women over here, speaking at 22, well, Jennifer Molesky, you want to speak, you better get on your knees and blow Daddy Dream. Are you fucking kidding me? That's insane. That's what this...
The funny thing is, the white boy not lying, because we've heard him say shit like that before. Not those exact words, but we've heard him say shit like that. And he's been exposed for doing shit like that. I ain't lying. The proof is out there. A chick actually said, A couple of them actually said that they said to get on the show, you had to sleep with them. But for the purposes, because you know he a little emotional. We'll say allegedly.
This fucking idiot does. These people are infiltrators and fucking weirdos and scammers. And I'm supposed to believe, in his own words, he worked for Homeland Security Investigations as a special agent, and then a year ago you fucking quit, and now you're in the manosphere? Golly fucking gee, I believe you. I wonder what you'd say if you were lying to me. Like he got busted lying and being a huge pussy earlier this year, just a few months ago. Look this up, this stuff. This is sick, man. This is fucked up. And people believe this. Like, people talk about being, I'm red pill aware. Man, are you even like common sense aware? You believe this federal agent, this federal fucking snitch, who's been a professional liar for 7 years? It's crazy. It's delusional. Insane. Now, we're going to get into more of this here. Why this is all tying it together and why it's important. So this is our governor in Florida, Ron DeSantis, America's #1 governor. This guy's a fucking savage. He's a Florida man.
Okay.
He's definitely like, he's 100% Florida man. He's like the hero of Florida. I love this guy. So this is...
I'm sure you do. I'm sure he'll show up probably tonight. Why didn't you go after the white boy saying how he lied on you? Huh? You gonna let the white boy get away with that? But again, we're lying on you, right? But we're lying on you. We're lying on you. This article was talking about incels. They didn't come out on y'all. See? Secret Service. They're looking at you. We made this up though, right? We made this up. Okay. They're spreading the playgrounds now. Yeah. ADL's on your ass, but you're right. We made this up. Black people should be the least of your problems and the least of your concerns. We'll drop links. Of course we will. Just don't pay for the white boys 21 University bullshit. Don't do that. You might have a sudden hankering to not shower for a month. Since they want to say that we're lying. That's the DuckDuckGo search. Again, Prophet of Doom fucked all y'all up. Notice all the Manosphere channels are either dormant or they're gone or hanging by a thread. They ain't getting no movement. Every single one. Y'all can't tell me a thriving Manosphere channel right now. Hey, Victor, why did you leave? That's what I thought. But okay. Look, Manosphere communities are becoming more toxic. Southern Poverty Law Center. It's not just white incels. We need to talk about the black manosphere. A bad Zoom date led me to the online black manosphere. But all right. They got a whole list of you Negroes. There you go. Angry man buying views. Because he's trying to crack the algorithm. Obsidian, they say, gone. He got taken down. That I don't even think Dennis Sperling on there no more, but he left the manosphere. Kevin Samuels is resting peacefully. Yeah, I'm looking at Dennis Sperling channel right now. He about to crack 70,000, but he just did a video in the car that only got 2,300 views. Like he should be getting at least 10 grand in upload. He talked about that turtle nigga that went on that dating show, and he only got almost 9,000 views in 3 weeks. Oh my God. But you know, you damn near was about to cry when they took your monetization away off YouTube. You went to YouTube. You was asking YouTube for a handout. I don't even know why he's defending him. He came out and found out he was a whole liar, but all right. I mean, do your thing. But anyway, family, I just wanted to bring that Twitter space to you and just let you understand that y'all are winning, and I'm in awe because y'all got everybody crashing out. Really? So some chick had to apologize to Pearly Things because she said she had fetal alcohol syndrome. Said she looks like a reattempted abortion. An STD discharge, color coded, crunchy C word. Okay. All right. There's that. I guess you could take that with you. Yes. Yes, that half was boring. I had to read a comic book. But saving you guys is better. And then get up and go cry in the half bath. Imagine if I did that. Y'all would never come back to this channel again. Anyway, hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. I don't know. Depending on how the schedule looks tonight with that RNC day 2, I might not even stream it. I ain't gonna put y'all through that again. What to expect as GOP promises to make America safe again? Oh, Lord. Could this be an announcement of a new crime bill? So yesterday they called it Make America Wealthy Again. Wednesday's Making America Strong Again. And Thursday's Make America Great Once Again. Okay. Okay. I'm actually Oh, Vivek's supposed to talk? Oh, that's gonna be 15 minutes of bullshit. Okay. Oh, DeSatan's gonna be there too. 15 minutes of bullshit. All right. Let's see who's gonna talk tonight. Okay, so that band that was playing last night was from Nashville called Six Wire. Still don't know who that is. The convention is closed to all but delegates, politicians, media members, and volunteers. All right. Let's see. I just want to know who's going to be tonight. I just want to know. So we can make the decision for ourselves on if we give a fuck. Let's see. Okay, here's Tuesday. Where's the night shit? Here we go. Damn, they got a lot of shit going on today. They're having a barbecue at 11 a.m. at the Harley Davidson Museum. All right. Here we go. Official session 3. Oh, y'all are smart. Look, what I tell you, they go into a I Love New York party. Okay. A cigar bar. I don't know what is it with these conservatives and cigar bars all of a sudden. All right. They're playing the Reagan movie. Okay, I don't care. All right, I guess we'll find out who talked tonight. But anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of your day and do your thing. Make Black America awesome always. Y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. And if you didn't hear the Twitter space, just start from the beginning. It was a fun ride.
Time's up. But did we have a good time here? Hello?
Okay. Wow. That's the best you got. Great. And ever since her injection of lead, Ashley Babbitt has been resting peacefully for the last 4 years. Well, 4.5 and 10 days. So there's that.
Time's up. But did we have a good time here? Hello?
At the end of the day gotta end.
And that's it.